My name is George Freestone, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about the information gathering team. As a longtime member of Advent Lutheran Church, I had come in contact and worked with Bishop Zeiser on a couple of initiatives. And one day, we got to talking a little bit about those things that I'm better at than others. And I closed that conversation with, and if you see an opportunity where I might be able to help the Synod, give me a call. Well, guess what? He called me. So, what is the information gathering team? Well, it's a team that was formed by Bishop Zeiser to help gather information from all of you that would be helpful for the election of our next bishop. And Bishop Zeiser recruited a very diverse team to try and help do that. That team is shown right there in the image on the lower portion of this slide. And they are diverse in terms of age, gender, as well as the different area of the synod that they come from and represent. The names of the people on that team, going right to left, start with Pastor Nelson Quiones, then Sister Janet Stump. In the center is Todd Gimby, then Jamie Taylor, and wrapping it up with me. Early on in our work, I reached out to the ELCA office in Chicago and asked them two things. I was eager to have some feedback about a preliminary version of our survey. And secondly, I was eager to get some giving and membership data that would help frame our survey in terms of actually what's going on. I reached out to John Hessian, who is the gentleman in the top right, and he engaged and involved his boss, Deborah Coe. They were very, very helpful in responding to those two items. Additionally, however, they did two other things for us, both of which are very important. First, they actually managed the online survey that we ran following the in-meeting survey that we took. And secondly, they helped contribute guidance in terms of the analysis methodology that we use to summarize some of our results. So what did the information gathering team do? Well, in summary, we ran two surveys. The first was a paper-based survey that we ran at 3 different synod meetings in different locations to maximize the chance that everyone could have an opportunity to come to one of them. They were run in February. We got 150 survey responses from those. Then we ran an online survey, principally to maybe allow younger people to participate and to increase the fraction of input that we would have received from laity. We got another 120 from those. So we ran those surveys. We then analyzed the results and published them to the Synod website. What specific results did we publish? Well, 2 days after the conclusion of the online survey, we published every text response from every survey received to the Synod website. Then we worked to publish all of our analytical results. And those are things that related to questions like what skills or gifts are important for our next bishop, or what areas of ministry should our next bishop focus on? And then finally, because we could not conduct in-person meetings because of the pandemic, instead what we did was we ran an online summary of our survey responses where we talked about that presentation. We put together an hour-long summary, and 145 of you went and viewed it, and that was wonderful. So what is the hope for the information gathering team results? I think it is our hope that 2 things will happen. First, that those results would have been very helpful for the election of our next bishop at this assembly. And secondly, that we would be able to make good use of that survey input over the tenure of our next bishop, that we'd be able to work on some of the improvement areas and that we'd be able to replicate those things that we're doing well from one area of the Synod to another. I'd like to conclude with a second thank you, and that would be for everyone who responded to a survey, either at the meetings or online, and secondly, to everybody who dug into the results. I'd like to thank you for your attention and wish you a tremendous online assembly.